into the four lines. I gave my shadow for a lifeline. Bled a vow into the night sky. If the world forgets my breath again, fine, I still rise, even crack, still alive. Yeah, we signed our truth in the glass blood path. No turning back, no turning back. The city hums like a warning in my chest. Every flicker of neon feels like a test. I walk slow through the dust of all regrets. Footprints trembling like they feel what's next. My pulse crawls sideways, searching for a shade. Something holy trapped inside a darker space. I touch my wounds like they might speak, like pain might teach what words can't keep. And the night leans close like it wants to hear what my voice cracked open. After all these years I whisper truths I swore I'd never say. The ones that haunt me even in the day. I feel the shards inside my veins ignite a broken halo, learning how to fight. Tell me if the tears fall slow. We used to follow where the fractions go. If the sky could laugh us on my name, will the pack still burn the same? Bring me where the glass still shines. Cut my name into the four lines. I gave my shadow for a lifeline. Let a vow into the night sky. If the world forgets my breath again, fine, I still rise, even crack, still alive. Yeah, we signed our truth in the glass blood path. No turning back, no turning back. I tasted silence like a poison, felt it coil around the marrow in my limbs. Every step echoes like it's judging me, like the street knows my own tragedies. But I keep walking, keep burning through. Every scar reflects a shade of truth. I see myself in the corner of a shattered frame. Someone almost gone, but not the same. I breathe deep, the cold air claws my spine, dragging memories I buried out of time. Still I carry them, all the mess and ash, like currency for a future I can't grasp. Even if the world wants me split in two, I'll rebuild my soul in a darker hue. Break, bend, breathe. Let the shards rewrite what you couldn't keep. Let the blood from the glass ignite the past. The fire choose will finally last. Tonight I stand inside the fractures glow and swear in oath the shadows know. The wind moves slow around my spine, carrying the last echo of the pack tonight. The glass in my veins dim soft like fading light, but the vow stays burning just out of sight. I walk forward through the smoke and black, never looking back, never breaking. The glass blood pack. Pull me down a spiral, deeper than the grave. I'm fighting shadows no one ever tries to say. Hear my heartbeat echo like a war I never gave. Lost inside the dark but I pretend that I'm brave. Walking through the ruins of the person I became. Every step a memory that burns me with its flame. I try to run from guilt but it still whispers out my name, dragging me through nightmares in a world I can't attain. Broken needles falling on the floor I used to pray. Voices in the static telling me I'll fade away. I swallow all the screams because I got nothing left to say. say. My silence is the cage that keeps my demons at bay. And every time I climb, I'm pulled back underground, chasing ghosts of things I never should have found. I'm drowning in a place where I can't make a sound, buried in a way that keep my spirit bound. Pull me down a spiral, deeper than the grave. I'm fighting shadows no one ever tries to say. Hear my heartbeat echo like a war I never gave. Lost inside the dark but I pretend that I'm brave. I walk a path of ashes with no promise of return, watching bridges crumble as the fire starts to burn. These lessons from the past are the ones I never learned. Life keeps taking more than what I ever could have earned. There's poison in my thoughts, it circulates like blood. Memories like chains dragging me into the mud. But even when I sink beneath the rising flood, I'll crawl my way back up from where I last stood. If the darkness is a kingdom, then I'll wear its crown. Even when my world is falling, I refuse to drown. Carve my fears to pieces, tear the shadows down. I'll rise with every echo from the underground, yeah. And if the spiral pulls me back again at night, I'll walk into the grave but still demand my light. A flicker in the void, refusing to lose sight. A broken soul that still survives the fight. Wrapped around my mind, a digital curse I can't unwind. Buried in circuits where the lost reside. I wear the darkness like a second spine inside, fractured light bleeding through my bones, static prayers carved in the stone, This code is wholly broken and vile, a corrupted heaven dressed in exile, A signal drips from the neon sky. Truth runs cold when the angels lie. Their wings are glitches, trembling slow, breaking in half with every glow. I walk through files of forgotten screams, fragments along abandoned dreams. Every step a ghost in binary dust, every breath a covenant of rust. I feel the cold rewriting me, line by line identity. A halo forged from dead scars, a crown that dims the dying stars. Grave cold halo wrapped around my mind, a digital curse I can't unwind. Buried in circuits where the lost reside. I wear the darkness like a second spine inside. Fractured light bleeding through my bones, static prayers carved into stones. This code is wholly broken in violence, a corrupted heaven dressed in exile, The service whisper in the morning tone, reciting names of the unknown. Something sacred buried deep, a vow the living couldn't keep. My pulse sinks with the dead machine, a requiem glowing sickly green. I rise above the ruined smoke, clutching the gods that technology broke. Crack the halo, hear it fall, hear it take your final call. Tear the cold from your trembling core, break the chains of the data war. Let the halo shatter into rain, fragments singing of your pain. Quiet on the silence spread, halo fading like the dead. Yet in the dark a memory glows, of the grave code only your spirit knows. Silver fog, codes around forgotten real line. Each droplet reflecting a fractured universe. A whisper crawls from beneath the iron dust. The sound of endings, learning how to breathe. Hey, hey. Steps echo in corridors of liquid metal, where memories drip like melted crown. The cold hums with a vicious cadence, as if the ground beneath me remembers every oath I swore and shattered. My reflection wavers on mercury puddles, a distorted ghost of who I could have been. The air tastes like static, sharp electric, and it etches regret into my lungs. I reach for the truth buried in a haze, but it slips away like smoke escaping a fizz. Every moment it feels suspended, like time is a broken clock, dripping gears. Lay me in the graves of mercury, where the past dissolves but never dies. Let the silver flood my shattered history, till my pulse aligns with silent skies. Hey. There's a choir beneath the metal dust, humming a dirge of rust and memory. I sink deeper into the weight of echoes, each step pulling me through liquid time. Refractions carve constellations on my skin, mapping scars that form their own language. I drag the ruins of yesterday behind me, a heavy tether made of fractured wishes. Still I move, even if the path liquefies, even if my breath stings with forgotten storms. Because something inside insists that pain can be sculpted into a door instead of a grave. Silver remembers every promise, every fracture. It holds your truth even when you don't. Then burst, the ground ruptures in a ripple of light, and I surge upward through molten dust, screaming my name back into existence. Lay me in the graves of mercury, where the past dissolves but never dies. Let the silver flood my shattered history, till my pulse aligns with silent skies. Let it ride, let it shine. Mercury moving through my veins, divine. Drip by drip, the silveries, leaving only me a trembling heartbeat, suspended above the graves. The cold draft circles the room, softest breath, sharp as regret. Footsteps echo through the void, but no one's there to make them. The wind outside groans like an ancient gate, opening by itself, carrying whispers, names you forgot, wounds you buried. A phantom rises like a choir trapped beneath the floorboards, calling you deeper, deeper, into the space where the night has no horizon, and the soul wears its heaviest crown. I walk through the cemetery inside my mind, 1,000 epitaphs written in the scars I try to hide. Every stone carries a memory I couldn't outrun. Every ghost is a piece of myself that I left undone. The halo I wear ain't holy, just a ring of frozen breath, spun from nights I faced the truth and danced with almost death. I'm stitched together with the shivers of a storm that never ends. Held upright by the promises I whispered to pretend. I tasted failure like copper, felt betrayal like a flame. Watched the people I believed in slowly forget my name. Still I rise on shaking legs, haunted but alive, because even broken prophets find a way to survive. Grave wind, halo, burning cold around the heart I couldn't hold. Every lie I once was told turns to fire in my soul. Through the night I stand alone, carving truth into the stone. Even shadows bow below the weight of my great wind, halo. Breathing frost, walking lines I almost lost. Through the pain I still endure, every wound becomes a cure. Grave wind, halo, burning cold around the heart I couldn't hold. Every lie I once was told turns to fire in my soul. Through the night I stand alone, carving truth into the stone. Even shadows bow below the weight of my great woe. I've been drowning in the echoes of the words I never said, while the silence built its kingdom somewhere deep inside my head. I felt sorrow carve a kingdom from the marrow of my bones. Turn my solitude to soldiers, turn my heartbeat into thrones. When the world forgot my presence, I became my own defense. Raised a fortress from abandonment, reshaped my innocence. All the nights I spent in darkness made my senses sharper still. Now I hunt the fear inside me with the predator's will. I see truth beneath the ashes, see the gold beneath the grime. See the version of myself I'll be when I outrun time. The halo on my shadow glows like embers in the rain, a symbol that I conquer storms and turn them into flame. Close your eyes, feel the wind, feel it sift beneath your skin. Hear the choir of the lost, hear the heartbeat of the frost. You are not the ghost you fear, you are everything they whisper. Break the night into shatter fear with what you've been through. Let the halo blaze like truth, let the storm bow down to you. Grave wind, halo, burning cold around the heart I couldn't hold. Every lie I once was told turns to fire in my soul. Through the night I stand alone, carving truth into the stone. Even shadows bow below the weight of my grave wind, halo. Cold wind fades into silence. The echoes drift away like melting frost. The night dim, the heartbeat slows, but the halo remains glowing faintly. Starling, a quiet crown of every battle you survived in the dark. Shadows breathe beneath the trembling neon. A phantom vibrates like a dying pulse. Glass shards glimmer where the city once sang, and the night exhales through broken steel rib. A silhouette drifts, untethered from meaning. Echoes curl around its steps like dying lanterns. I walk inside the hollow of a fractured dawn, where every heartbeat ricochets off rusty wires. The skyline slumps like a forgotten monument, and the wind carries fragments of voices slice apart by memories, cold delay. My hands tremble with the silence I swallow, while asphalt hums under flickering sirens. Nothing feels alive, 48. Coiling around my ribs like merciless ivy. I search the undercurrent of ruined alleys for the last ember of something real, but all I find is the pulse of regret tapping like a code I can't decode. Burn me in the radiance, hollow but shining. Let the void crown me in quiet defiance. Every fracture glows, every scar is a lantern. I rise through the dust where the fallen stay silent. There's a rhythm inside the concrete bones, a heartbeat stitched with static and sorrow. Dead screens flicker with ghost-coded warnings, and my shadow splits under the weight of memories I keep sculpting in her armor. I hear echoes of footsteps I once trusted. They drift behind me out of reach, fading like brittle constellations. I hold under the cold, the only honest thing is neon rain. Drips like mercury veins across the architecture of this dying block. Something inside refuses collapse. A mute, a spark, trembling, broken. Light is a lie, but the dark remembers. Every truth hides in the spaces between breaths. Nothing fades, it only buries itself deeper. Wait, the next blow, I tear through the smog like a ruptured signal. Screaming in silence, clawing at walls of fate, dragging the knife forward with me in chains. Burn me in the radiance, hollow but shining. Let the void crown me in quiet defiance. Every fracture glows, every scar is a lantern. I rise through the dust while the fallen stay silent. Sky dims into charcoal gradients as my pulse sinks into the city's metallic breath. A final glimmer flows through my fingers, a fragile fading radiance. You're still mine.